Yeah.
Okay, good evening. Thank you all for being here. My name is Carla Freemeyer. I'm the 2010 chairperson of the Chamber, and I'm just delighted to be here today, and thank you all for coming out. And we're thankful for this beautiful weather and this beautiful mural behind us. I would like to thank Cori Cagle, who's down here holding the big scissors, and Barney for their vision into Trees Asheboro, the Randolph Arts Guild, and right now I'd like to call on Raziel Blanco, who is a senior at Asheboro High School, or junior, excuse me, to sing the national anthem.
I am a senior. Let me get a pitch first, sorry. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Raziel. And now I'd like to call on Mayor Gerald. Sorry.
Right behind you, Carl. Thank you for that beautiful rendition. It's always great to hear the Star-Spangled Banner sung like it's supposed to be sung. Thank you so much. That was very good. I want to welcome all of you here today. This is a very special day, and we thank you for being here and being a part of this ribbon cutting. But it's more than a ribbon cutting. It's a time that we wanted to come together to just say thank you to so many people that's made this beautiful mural, that's put this beautiful mural here for us. Cori, thank you. You're the chief leader of this project. And I'm not going to begin to try to name everybody that had a part in this painting because there's so many of you involved. The library, Trees Asheboro, City of Asheboro, many volunteers. And I said I'm not going to start naming because there is somebody else. But to all of you who played a part in this mural, we want to say a heartfelt thank you for such a great job. It's such a beautiful addition to the city. And we just thank you so much for the time it took. I came up here 2 or 3 times, didn't do much painting, but came up to observe, and everybody was just so enthusiastic, and their heart was in this project. And to all of you, on behalf of the City of Asheboro and our City Council, thank you so much. We certainly do appreciate it.
Thank you. On behalf of the county, this is yet another way that Asheboro has made our county seat a beautiful place. And Mayor Gerald, I know this is your last term, and I want to personally thank you for what has happened in downtown Asheboro during your term. And on behalf of the county,
Thank you. And I would just like to recognize our elected officials here today, and I sure hope I get this right. We have City Council Talmadge Baker, Stuart Fountain, Walker Moffitt, Linda Carter, David Smith, Matt Priest, Eddie Burke, behind me, and our Sheriff Maynard Reed with us today. Thank you all for being here. Now I'd like to ask Tim Logan to say a few words on behalf of Trees Asheboro. Tim, I know you're here, and you're never shy to speak. A few words.
Okay. People have been drawing on walls, they say, for 32,000 years, you know. And this year in Asheboro, we just if you painted this mural, raise your hand. If you're on this mural, can you give these folks a round of applause? Yeah. It's really wonderful to be able to see the sites that we see in Asheboro in a different way. Yesterday, Trees Asheboro was involved in a project with the Boys and Girls Club. We're working through one of the grants that we have, and the project was that Governor Perdue assigned all of her cabinet persons a job to go out and volunteer, do some community service. And so fortunately, we were able to have him come to the Boys and Girls Club, and there were quite a few humorous moments between, it was just one-on-one with a bunch of kids, and Art Linkletter said a long time ago, kids say the longest, Tim says the longest stuff. Kids say the darndest things. But anyway, one of the things that Mr. Crisco shared with them was that he said, the more you learn, the easier it is to learn more. It's a profound thing. Owen, Trees Asheboro have been putting up a few murals over the past 4 years, and the more murals we get up, the more it's easier to get them up, and we're looking to do it even further. One of the questions that Mr. Crisco was asked was about his mistakes, you know. That's always a nice one, you know. And he said, well, the only mistake that he can really think of is not doing what needed to be done today, putting it off. And folks, the city of Asheboro came up with the board, Cori came up, the library came up, the Latino, the Boys and Girls Club, it just goes on. Thank you very much. Asheboro, you made a difference.
Tell us about the mural.
I just wanted to thank everybody who was involved with this project. It was such a great project.
I want to thank Amy for keeping me straight, because last summer we did one at the Boys and Girls Club, and it was a much smaller version, but it focused on community. And with about 200 and some more feet to work with this summer, I was able to incorporate Asheboro. And if anybody's familiar with my artwork, I kind of see things a little differently. I interpret things a little differently, but I'm very close to Asheboro, and I wanted to interpret Asheboro through my eyes. And this is the vision I had, and I stayed pretty true to it, and I just appreciate all the help. And it was really all about the kids. The kids that worked, probably about 30 kids, and they pretty much put all this paint on the wall. So they did the hardest work. And thanks to everybody that helped.
Very bright, very clear. Okay, now we're ready to actually cut the ribbon. So, Cori, if you'd like to step up, and others on George's count.
Yeah, Cori, I want you to get the scissors up there and get it ready to cut. And, but I want you to cut it on my count on 3, if you would. 1, 2, 3.
For a very long time. They do have a few refreshments over here, and again, just thank you very much to the artists and to the community.